What's up, closers and entrepreneurs? Tryson Jones coming at you again for a freaking fantastic Friday. I did not take the time or make the priority to take the time to create content so that I could have this video out to you guys this morning. So I'm going to take full accountability for that. I'm going to try to pack as much value as I can into the shortest time span that I can possible, because take one of this was 20 minutes long. This is very important stuff, and I could probably make a whole course on this. But what I want to talk to you guys about today is conviction. Most people associate the word convicted or conviction with the judicial system. And the definition of the word conviction, if we are to define it the right way and take the two Latin roots and put them together, is connected with winning. So there's two individuals that when they speak, I just simply cannot ignore them, that most of you will be familiar with. The first one is Will Smith. If you've ever heard Will Smith in an interview talk about manifestation or the law of attraction, this man talks with absolute conviction. Meaning, everybody that was in that room, and if you were in that room, and anybody that you took into that room with you, whether they liked or hated Will Smith, they would have to listen to him. So you guys, I'm convicted that the best way to make a sell, regardless of what other tactics you have, is to be convicted about what you're doing in some way, shape, or form, or connect what you're doing with winning. If you connect what you're doing with winning, and you don't want other people to lose, just like you don't want to lose, then you're going to speak to them with more conviction. If you speak to them with more conviction, they're going to listen more. Not only are they going to listen, or are you going to be able to get their attention, but it's going to sink in more. They're going to give it more thought. The other person I think about is E.T. the hip hop preacher, right? He has a statement, I can repeat it. When you want to succeed as much as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Now, I just said that with confidence. Let me say it like Eric Thomas, with conviction. I'm telling you folks, when you want to succeed as much as you want to breathe, then you will be successful. That's the difference between confidence and conviction. And again, I have come to be convicted that that's the difference between you potentially making a sell and you always making a sell. That's the difference between being a closer and a cleaner for you Tim Grover fans. Conviction, conviction, conviction. So, as you go into work, whether you're going in tomorrow on Saturday or you're going in next Monday, you need to figure out what you're convicted about. Whether it's your product, your company, what you do, yourself, your presentation, how you do it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. As long as you're convicted about something, then you are going to speak with conviction about everything. Because that one thing that you're connected to winning with is going to shine through in everything else that you do, because you're convicted with winning. See, if you have a conviction with what you do, then you're obsessed, as Grant Cardone would say, or you're convicted with winning. Because you don't do what you want to do with conviction to lose. Nobody does anything and continues to do anything with passion, fire, conviction, heart, whatever you want to call it, drive, because they want to lose. We all do it to win. So I challenge you to ask yourself and to identify, what are you convicted about, specifically pertaining to what you do to create an income, and keep that in mind. Write that down. Put it in front of you. Write it on your mirror in a dry erase marker. That's how I don't forget stuff. Okay? Figure out what you're convicted about and remind yourself what you're convicted about before you get started with your week, before you get started with your next day. If you can tap into what you do, that you connect with winning, then I promise you, you'll do a lot more winning than you will losing.
Turn to $1 million, then we all rich. That's just how I feel. Dreams of living life like rappers do. Bump that new E40 at the school.